Mike Tyson doesn't know the words back up. He has not taken one backward step in this fight. He has been continually pushing forward, pushing the fight, setting his type of pace.
Tyson very, very dedicated.
Vicious right hand just landed there from Mike Tyson. Jameson grabbed him, held on to him, cleared his head a little bit. A little bit of experience is starting to show here. Jameson, he knows what to do when he gets hurt.
He's done quite a bit of clutching and grabbing in the first 3 rounds. And if you were in that position, that would be a pretty good philosophy. You see the low blow, and Tyson gets a warning, and Jameson let everyone know that he'd been hit below the belt.
Yeah, a little bit showmanship there, but as you heard the response from the crowd, we've got a very pro-Tyson crowd here. They showed their disrespect for the judge's decision there. Again, Tyson just continues to bang to those ribs.
It is a pro-Mike Tyson boxing world here in the first month of 1986. They're hungry for a new heavyweight, for someone who is as aggressive as Mike Tyson. And he certainly is showing what has gotten him to a 16-0 record here tonight in the early rounds against an outmatched Mike Jameson.
A lot of holding going on right now, Ken. The Jameson's starting to feel the effects of those big punches, such as that good right hand that snuck in there. And he's starting to hold on, buy some time, clear his head. This is where the experience comes in. This is what Mike Tyson is going to have to learn to do.
There was a very quick round. Now, round number 4, as we mentioned, Tyson only once has been taken as far as the 4th round. That was in his 3rd fight as a pro. This is his 17th fight.
I caught just when Jameson went into that clinch there. He's 6'4", yet he dropped his head really low and clashed heads with Mike Tyson. The referee picked it up, thinking that Jameson's intentionally trying to butt Tyson and give him the warning. This is all experience. This is what having 31 pro fights does for you. You learn all these little tricks.
Mike Tyson getting tested more tonight than he usually has been, and knows that Charles the Truth Williams in mid-February will test him even further.
Yes, this will be a good tune-up fight for him. The longer it goes, the more he learns. You learn everything. You learn things from every fight that you fight in.
Mike Tyson takes 2 steps forward. Let's go with a couple of lefts. Now a right, a left. He's got him down. Mike Tyson sends Mike Jameson to the mat here in round number 4. And very quickly, Jameson gets up, shakes his head. Joe Cortez right there, the referee. And Jameson wants to continue.
Watch the quick flurries that Tyson throws, Ken. He throws flurries and punches like a welterweight. It's very seldom you see a heavyweight throw a combination of 5 and 6 punches. But Mike Tyson does it.
Here he is again. The word explosive, really not enough to describe the punches of Mike Tyson. At age 19, trying to extend his record to 17-0.
Mike Tyson's been noted for his finishes. They say that once he gets a guy hurt, he knows how to get him out of there, and he's going about it the right way.
Here he comes, Tyson, who wants to be a finisher like Ray Leonard, Ray Robinson, and Joe Louis, trying to finish Mike Jameson here in the 4th round in Atlantic City. And if there is a round 5, that'll be an extremely unique position for young Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson landed an explosive left hook there as he jumped in. I really don't know what's keeping Jameson on his feet. He's just one tough customer.
The last half minute of the 4th round. Don Halpin took Tyson into the 4th round before he was KO'd in Tyson's 3rd pro fight. Now, Jameson trying to extend Tyson to the 5th round here tonight.
Here we have the knockdown, Ken. You see the explosive punches he throws. A flurry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 8 punches. You don't see that in heavyweight divisions.
That, the knockdown in the 4th round. This is live action in round 5. Mike Jameson, the 31-year-old from Cupertino, California, near San Jose. Mike Tyson, Sports Illustrated cover boy, trying to end it here in round number 5.
Jameson is doing at this point what I think he should have been doing from the first point. He just took a right hand to the top of the head.
Down to one knee. Jameson, Joe Cortez, the referee, with a count, and Jameson suffering his second knockdown here in the 5th round, back up in the corner. And one thing, he's a showman. Jameson wants to continue. Referee Joe Cortez says no. Jameson says he wants to go on, but the referee Joe Cortez says it is over here in the 5th round with a knockout. The knockdown, and Mike Tyson is a winner again. His record goes to 17-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Joe Cortez stops this bout at 46 seconds of the 5th round, and a winner by a TKO for his 17th straight win in his many pro bouts, Mike Tyson. Tyson.
The winner tonight in Atlantic City in the 5th round, Mike Tyson. You finally got stretched to the 5th round.
Well, like I told you, I could go to 5th round with no problem. Even with the handicap, I never brought the excuse that I had bronchitis or anything, but I never was feeling negative about going 10 or 12 or 15 rounds.
You now face Carl the Truth Williams near your hometown, Troy, New York, on the 16th of February.
On the contrary, I fight Jesse Ferguson, the ESPN champion.
You're going to fight all the time, everybody.
That's right. That's what I'm in the business for.
When are you going to get to Carl the Truth Williams?
Well, you have to talk to my manager, Bill Caton. He can give you more information on that than I could.
So you're 17-0. Marciano started his illustrious career going 16-0. Does that mean something to you? You're a history buff in this game.
Well, really, it doesn't mean anything because he started the record, and he's the king. You can't take nothing away from him. You can't take anything away from somebody that originated something.
What's new about
Thank you very much.
Mike Tyson? As Mike Jameson comes over, he put up quite a fight tonight. Tell us about Jameson compared to your other fighters in the ring in your 17-bout pro career.
You know, he's a veteran. He was tough. He went decision with Randall Tex Cobb, Michael Dokes. Recently just fought Michael Dokes and went 10 rounds. And lost a split decision with him. And I came up here, and he did his best. He was holding a little bit. Made the fights, to my opinion, lackluster, very little. But I knew in due time we had 10 long rounds, and eventually I would catch him.
Mike, the boxing world clearly excited about you. In your mind, what's new and different about Mike Tyson? What do you bring to this game?
I couldn't tell you, you know. I just come in here, I do my best, and gain the respect from everyone. And that's all I can do. I can do my best. And people appreciate it with the best that I do. And I guess that tells its own story.
You mentioned bronchitis.
Yeah, I have bronchitis, but there's nothing to explain about. This is a business. Plus, I love to fight. And I can't hold any explain. Fighters won titles with broken arms, one eye, and I can't complain about a little bronchitis.
You look good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Let's go now and look again at the 5th and final round of Mike Tyson's victory tonight. Tyson on the right in the black trunks. Tonight, he spent more time in the ring than he had in his previous 10 fights. He had knocked Mike Jameson of Cupertino, California, down in the 4th round. This is the 5th round knockout.
Yeah, at this point, Jameson, I think, had just about enough he wanted to do. You can see the referee, Joey Cortez, ask him 2, 3, 4 times, are you okay? Do you want to continue? He didn't get the response that he was wanting. So by New Jersey state laws, he's got to stop that fight. Here we see the knockdown again. A good flurry of punches. That right hand that came over the top and caught him high up on the left side of the temple was the punch that hurt him. Here we see it from another angle. Good left hook, backs him into the ropes. Jameson covers up pretty well, but Tyson seems to throw those fast flurries that you see in lower weight divisions, and that's what really took the toll.
Mike Tyson a winner, and now the question is, how many big fights will he have in the future and really have some challenges? Only time will tell.
Tyson's path of destruction left the boxing world in awe, and the crowds crying out for more. His next scheduled fight would be his first nationally televised and his greatest challenge to date. Nowhere to hide on the next Tyson Raw and Uncut.
Mike Tyson! I believe he will be the youngest heavyweight champion of all time.